Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia and I'm working on this pin cushion today, a needlebook thing, and I just thought I'd bring you on here for a second because I'll show you what I'm doing. I've done a bit on here today, but I thought I'd turn it on anyway. I mean, I know it's Good Friday, but I like to still do a bit of work in my craft room, so I've put that on there so far. And also on this page I'm going to put a button that I had here somewhere. Where's my button? Here it is. I wanted to put this button on. I've put some new needles on, bead needle, one for ribbon embroidery, one for bullion knots. This one can be for sewing and that one can be for sewing. And I've got this little handmade thing that I want to set up there, I think. What do you reckon? And anyway, so I'm over here now and I'm doing some pins, because I think I'm only going to use this many pages in it because it gets too, and then I might put another little piece on the back here. But I'm going to stitch this down very carefully with something that's going to look pretty, but not too over the top. Okay, I got that's stitched down there with a bit of the mauve, and so it's only just peeping out. It's only just peeping out. I didn't want it to be too, I don't know, prominent or something, the word might be. What about a bit of this on here? Okay, a bit of this on here, because this might look nice. I do love this fabric that's on this. It's like a velveteen, like velvet with like, I think I've said that before, with corduroy sort of colour on it. Hope we're all having a good day. I know it's not Good Friday in other countries, so that's why I'm putting up my video, because you, and the fact that I really enjoy doing my videos, so I've got thousands, must be heading towards 3 after all these years, all these years. Now I've got that pinned on there, so hopefully I can sneak behind it here with that bit and just put down some stab stitches to hold it on without going through to the other side. Hopefully I won't go through the other side. Let me get that. Righto. And then you can do, you know, whoever buys this can do their own decorating in it, can't they? Yep. Somebody asked me for the link to my Etsy channel, and I've only got one thing in it, so I will get round to putting that link up as soon as I finish these books. Might be a little bit, might be a few days yet, because I don't want to, I haven't got time. Well, I've got to do this. I want to do this one. Then I have another one that I want to finish, and then I'm going to put. And then I've got visitors coming again on my other daughter coming on Sunday, so I'll be busy that day too. But I still will have time to put something up because she won't be here till nearly lunchtime, I don't think. She only lives in a town, so same place as us, but she's busy all the time. She'd be working the night before, I think, the taxis. Okie. Yes, I went to the shops yesterday, heaps of people, and they were going in all directions. Nobody was going in a line or anything, but they were all over the place. It's not easy when you're on your gopher or your scooter thing and you're trying to get from one place to the other and there's people coming at you always. You know, it's a bit tricky, but, well, I managed all right, yeah. I did manage just fine. I don't know. I should have put the pins in there after I did this, shouldn't I? Just wanted to see what they were going to look like, though, if it was going to work for me. Because nothing worse than putting something together and then I have to take it apart. Sonia's good at that. That's what I do. Thank you, everybody, for all your lovely comments and your thumbs up. And and for watching the ads. I hope they're good ads. I sometimes see them, but I don't know if they change them from time to time, you know, from one person's viewing to the next bit. I don't know what they do about that, whether they're good and interesting ads or not. Now I want to put something in the middle of this to give it some little bit of life, so when I go around the corner here, which I need to stay in under that, right, I didn't want it to go through to the other side. Doesn't matter if it does, that's what it is. It is what it is. And I got pin needles in there too, see, so I'm only making these stitches a bit small because I just want to, yeah, but anyway, so we're having fish and vegetables for lunch. I bought some hot cross buns. Well, they call them hot cross buns. Original buns. We were raised where you had only buns and fish on Good Friday. There was no bread or meat in your well, you had other things, but you weren't supposed to eat meat or bread. That's how I was raised, and some other people, Jeremy was too. He was brought up like that, but now people just don't worry. Some people don't even worry about it now. But then there was a lot of people up there yesterday buying fish up at the Woolworths and the deli. You know, the lady kept yelling out, "We need more lobsters." I didn't buy a lobster. I thought about it, but I've never ever had. I've had one way back in the old days when I was only young. Oh, it was beautiful, and I thought put that on my bucket list. Have one then again, except I don't know how to prepare it. Well, they're cooked, but I don't know how to what to do with it when I bring it home. Besides these, of course, but you know what I mean. I just anyway. That's something that I'll work my way towards one day. So I want to put something in the centre of here. Yeah, so they were selling lots of lobsters. They said, and they were $22, and they were up about the size of the palm of my hand. You know, they're only little fellas, but that's okay, I suppose. Things are a bit expensive nowadays, but that's not too bad if you get a nice tasty meal out of it. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? But anyway, if you like that sort of thing, some people do, and some people don't really like them. I suppose some people don't eat any seafood. That's all I eat, is mostly prawns and fish myself. That's not very good. It's not giving it much of a lift along there, is it? What do I need in there? I have some more of them little flowers. Don't I have a box full of little flowers? I'll put a little flower in that. I've got these ones. I should probably put them back in the box. They're floating all around the countryside. I'm going to put a piece of tape measure on. It actually is the right thing too, this tape measure. It actually does measure properly. I'll cut this bit off the end. I did put phrase stop on this bit here. No, it's a miracle, isn't it? It's like a miracle. Okay, so 5 centimetres is plenty. I mean, I'll put it to 5.5 just because, of course. And then I'm going to put that on there. So I'll stitch that on there in a minute. I think I wanted to put this on the other side. I'm still looking for the thing for the middle of there. I think I want to put a button up there. I want to put a button on it. It's sort of not giving me the idea here. For some reason, I'm not getting the idea. Give me something else to look in. Maybe I'll be able to get something out of this. I do like this tin. Look, it's got goodies in it. I do like this tin with all these goodies in it. That's neat. I don't have the full size thing of that. This is cool too. Now we go over this other page. Nope. We'll get the right thing in there in a minute, don't worry. There's a round circle. This is cool, this button. I think it can work its way towards this book. What do you reckon? Something to be put in there. I do have some little spools too. I might try and see if I can find a couple of those and put some cotton on them and give it a bit of a lift with a spool of some sort. This is nice. This button here. This is nice. Look at that. That's pretty. But I think I want something a bit flatter than that. These are old sort of ones. And that's okay, because I'm having the vintage looky sort of thing, aren't we? Another one. And you can't even see what I'm fiddling around in here. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to find something. But, oh, that's nice too. Wow. Well, you can't put it all in the one book. You've got to have some. Put some in something else, Sonya. Pin. Pin with beads on it. Beads on it would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay. There's a paper clip. I'm supposed to be looking for something for the centre of this. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. But then you see other things, don't you? Think, oh, yes, might have one of those. Sorry about that. I don't mean to be silly. It's just, it just comes out that way. They're nice too. Oh, we'll have to put this away and find one with flowers and things in it. There we go. Flowers and things. Flowers and things. More coffee. Only got a bit left. I'm going to finish this too. It's only got a tiny bit to go in it, my gypsy journal. Only a tiny bit to go. And I'll fix that up too. Right. Flower, small flower. Small flower. Do love those. Actually, I'm working on making some more of them. I've got a heap of good flowers in here. Really nice ones. And look at that. Isn't that scrumptious? Ooh. That should go in the things for me. It should go in another part. That should. And if that's an idea for that. I do like that. It's been in something else, I can tell. It's already been on something else and pulled off there. Oh, a bit of velvet ribbon. I'm looking for stuff like that, but that's too dark for what I'm working on. It's too dark for what I'm working on. Some of these flowers are made by me and some of them are not made by me because they're not... These are inside bits. I made some of these and I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but you'd think I'd use them on something. Look at them, aren't they pretty? That's a bit khaki, but that's the colour of that. That's a bit of a shame. It's been... Oh, look at that. That's nice. Oh, that is nice. I do like this blue one too. Love these blue ones. I really do like them, but that's not in the same. Look at that. That flash. No wonder it takes me so long to do something. Ah dear, I can't help it. I like to look at the goodies I got. Look at that. Aren't they pretty? I used to sit down for hours and make flowers. These ones I've only made not that long ago actually and put a video up on them and everything I have. Sure I did. Maybe not. Well, that was... Are you sure and then you're not sure, Sonya? I don't know. Well, I haven't found what I wanted in there. Except for these ones. Because I'm going to do some more of these hexies like this. I am going to make some more of them hexies like that. Did I find something to put in the middle of here? These are coffee dyed, these ones, so they look a bit... Yeah. But I guess... Sorry about that. I'm sorry. But they do. I don't know if I like the coffee dyed thing. It looks dirty to me, but I guess that's what the way things are, isn't it? I could change the colour of these. That might give them a bit of a lift, eh? And I'm going to use that dirty looking flower in there. I like it. I like that dirty looking flower. That one's even worse, but it looks okay. Except I want to put different coloured needle pins. Pins. The word is Sonya, pins. I've got green pins. What do I do with these others? Put them back in there, please. I've got pins out of here. I've got stacks of these pins. They're all over the house. Oh well, they're all out there. Another room. Green ones, Sonya. Do some green ones. They'll look good. Now I need a button card for some buttons. You have the right colour pins, don't you, in your flower? You do. After the right colour pins on your flower. That looks a bit better. Not really overly impressed though. I must say, I'm not really that excited about this because I do not like the centre thing. How about that in the centre? Oh, that's better. Oh, this one, even better still, isn't it? Doesn't that look good? I'm going to put that in there because that's a really nice button and something that you should keep, eh? There's something to be kept, that button is. Now, I want to go down in the top, hook this up under here, do it a few times so it won't come off, then come up in here, waste a bit of cotton but anyway, and then do a knot on the top of it. Get myself all tangled up here. Yeah, I had a good sleep last night, not like the night before. I had that 1 hour I slept for the night before. That was terrible, that was. And I just cut that off like that. You know what, I was going to use the pinking shears and go around the outside of these too. Because I thought that needed that, and I probably will still do that. Hope I've got enough room to pink around. I'll do that pinking around thing. Righto, that's cool, like it. That's better. Now we're going to find the flower box again, because I think we're going to need a few flowers. Here we are. I need to put something on there, flower-like. Do all these little ones. Hope everybody has a good Easter and the Easter Bunny's nice to you. I didn't ask the Easter Bunny for anything because I don't want anything from the Easter Bunny because I'll just have some cotton or something. I don't want anything from the Easter Bunny. I can't eat sugar things. It makes me too sick. If you're diabetic, you don't want sugar. I might just have a look at those ones there while I'm on this, see how they go. Don't want to be too... I need to make more of these books. I can't fiddle around too long. Even that tiny little thing just gives it a tiny bit of a lift, doesn't it? You know, it just makes it a wee bit... Yeah, put that on there. No, you don't want that thing on there, so you get away from it. Yeah. I'll just put this on, hey? We'll just put that on there. Piece of cotton on the button, piece of cotton on thread, needle, unthreaded it. Oh dear. Got to find the little wooden spools. Wonder where they are. Oh, look at that, I found one. Actually, I found two. I've got spools, Sonya. Come on, come here. This'll be fun. Oh, so you got to have these things, don't you? Got to put all the good things on, don't you? It's all fun. I've got to make it. I've got to make more too. I want to make more books. I can't help filling them up with good stuff. We'll put all the good stuff on. Put this little flower up here. It just makes him look a bit more exciting, doesn't it? And interesting. Word would be interesting. Well, this one's a little bit squished about. He's seen better day too. This bloke must have another one here somewhere. To redo him. You put your own little flowers on easy by just a bit of ribbon and making them. We will get to do some ribbon embroidery, which I just can't do everything. It's really hard because if I stress myself out trying to do everything, it's just not good. I'll try and see if one of these are a little bit better, Nick, to put on here. My hair's blowing in under my glasses and my eyes. Come on. No, that's a bit better, that one. He looks a bit more intact, hasn't he? My nail polish has fallen off. That's okay. I'm going to put it back on after. Oh, come on now, you're killing it, Sonya. Look what I did to it. Ooh, ah. Oh, goodness me. Push that through there, come on. I hope I haven't wrecked it completely. I was watching this good story, and it's true story. I can't remember what the name of it is, and quite keen to get back and see what happened. That's good though, isn't it, when you find something that's interesting like that, and you, I couldn't believe what happened a bit before we left off on it, so it was a tricky part for it, but anyway, when I figure out what it was when I see it next time, I might tell you so you can go and have a look at it. I think it's on Disney. I think it's on Disney. Like you have to pay, I think it's $10 a month for it. And I don't mind paying for the TV channel if I can get what I want to watch when I want to watch it, you know what I mean? Because you can do that, see? You can watch whatever you like when you feel like it, and that's what I need. Because I don't want to be... You can have something good, interesting to look at. So the rubbish they put on the normal television around here. So mostly game shows. Game shows I don't mind so much as reality shows. I can't stand them because they're not true at all. Hope I didn't upset anybody by saying that, but they're not. They're all produced to, you know, how they want them to be. They are. They're not true. Yeah, I'm going to get into trouble now. Well, I'm sure most of you realise that, except some people might not, and I'm sorry if I've upset you, but that looks really cool, doesn't it? You know, just that little bit of an accent on there to bring that up a bit. Now, we'll do the tape. Where's the tape bit I cut off? Here's a piece I cut off. And if you could see, well, you can see what I've got here, can't you really? Look, can you see the tape, please? Somebody help me. Nope. Alright. There's that bit. But I did cut off a piece, didn't I? Is it in here? No. Might have blew on the floor. There's a very good chance that it did, isn't there? It's not down there. There goes my chair again. Where are you? Oh dear. Sorry everybody. This is a... Never mind. We'll put we'll put that in after when we find it. So I've got needles and pins. And I did have a little bit of tape measure that I'm going to put in there. I guess I can cut off another piece and hope not to lose it. I'm sure I cut that bit off. I'm sure I did. You seen me, didn't you? So I said we'll go here and we'll cut it off to the 5 and then we'll put it in there like that. And I've lost it somewhere. I'm not going to cut it off again. I don't think I want to. Okay, so on the back here, I need to put something on the back. I feel like I want to put... I got my little squares that I cut out the other day. But I can put them there for you to put some more pins in, I suppose, or some needles or something. I can thread a few beads on this and put this in there. Oh, goodness sake, if you're going to break off, do it for goodness sake. Some really nice little beads in this packet that I bought at Vinnie's for $5. $20 or something them other boxes cost, those bigger ones, so this wouldn't have been... I love the colour of these. Look at these. Aren't they gorgeous? I'll put some of these on here. It's for decoration purposes, okay? Oh, yes, you could use them. I'll keep dropping them. Stop dropping them, Sonya. That colour and a bronzy colour one and some more green ones. Really pretty, aren't they? Really pretty. Put that up round there. The pliers and squeeze this closed like that, so it won't come off. I might put a little, I've got some little bags, I'm going to put some beads in, probably, and put some beads in it too. I can't help myself. See, that could be for decoration on this page, and those two things there can be for putting something onto. Okay, so that's going to be sewn on there like that. Okay, now that's a bit of that thing. We can't use that if we're going to find that thing. You watch me find it. I was going to use that in the middle of there, wasn't I too? But I changed my mind on that. So needle, excuse me, a bit of yellow thread on here. Not much, but only need a tiny bit to sew the pin on. The pin can be on here for just looking at, eh? And it doesn't matter if we've got a bit of cotton hanging over the side. It gives it a bit of a interesting look, doesn't it? I bought some prawns yesterday and I hope they're nice. I mean, you know, I don't want to be upset if they're not. I'm sure they should be. And some prawns today and some fish and vegetables and bun. That's what we're going to have. Pumpkin, potato, peas, maybe some parsnip puree. I don't know. I said to my brother one day that I was having parsnip puree for my tea, and I was naming the other vegetables, and he said, "Well, what have you done?" Making me eat parsnip puree, because he wouldn't have eaten parsnip puree. It's actually quite nice, really. He thought I was being punished for that. He did. Ah, dear. He used to be a fussy eater. I don't know if he still is or not. He was, but that looks cool. A few squares with something on them. I wonder how long I've been on here. I think it might have been a little while. I don't know yet. The second time, because I'm back for the second time because I've already been on here once, and I don't know. I should put these on here or not, to put some more pins or needles in, or little pins. Let me see, what have I got in the front here? I've got those. Maybe I can put a packet with some press studs in it or something, or some Velcro spots, dots. I've got Velcro dots here. Put some of them in the back. I'll put a pocket on the back. I think I want to sit those there. I'll pin them, sew them on. Maybe put some Velcro on here. Or I need a pocket. I think I need another pocket on the back, because there's a nice one on the front. I'm thinking about putting one on the back, out of what I don't know yet. Don't know whether I should do it with a bit of this, maybe. Could use that. And I'll keep those. I'm going to use a piece of this cream one like I've got on the front, I think. Beautiful piece of fabric this is. Absolutely so soft and luscious. Just to make babies' matinee jackets and things out of this. Winter ones, you know. Remember them, people? Some of you would. I imagine a lot of you would, because a lot of you ladies out there around a bit younger than me and a bit older than me, and you remember these things, I'm sure. Look how bad I cut, isn't that terrible? I'll try to use, if I had a space, I'd use my cutter, because I did yesterday. I used it on day 4. You would have seen the video yesterday, but I was in here the day before, because I had to make a video up front so I could go to the shops. I'm just here mutilating this. I put that on there. I wanted a piece of tape, please. I'm going to put it on there. I'll have to do it really fast before I lose it. What do you reckon? That's a good sized pocket, so I can put some things in it. I'm sure I had some press studs here the other day. That was sitting in there. Maybe I took them out of there because they might have been in the way or something. I've got those. I'm going to fasten this on up here. The scissors. Try not to lose this one. I'm sure you'll find the other one day. Let's just try not to lose this, please. 5 centimetres. So it's something you can use as a little measure if you're only making something small, eh? Isn't that a good idea? I'm going to pin that there because I'll probably go off somewhere in the distance doing something else, because I think I might have to leave now and go and sort myself out. I want to do a little cotton reel, but I've already done the what's the name for this, the hanging thing. But I do want to I might put some little cottons in here. That's what I might do. And maybe buttons. Instead of putting those patches, I could have some buttons and some cottons rolled on something. I've got these hair thingies, or a peg for cotton. I've got those for rolling on. Let me see what's in this. Let me see what's in here. Right. Okay, so I've got these for that I could roll some cottons on, eh? They wouldn't hold much, but they'd be something. A bit of cotton on that. That'd be handy. That would be really handy to do that. Where's I've got to go. I better go because I don't want to go over too far with this, but I'll come back after and we'll put some more stuff on. Put more stuff on, why not? But if I'm going to put that so it's sitting, how am I going to do this? If I want to put cotton on it, how are you going to use it? I have to think about that. I think I've got some paper. I've got paper ones of those, haven't I? Yes, I do. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you all have a good day and have a nice, happy Easter. And I'll be back again tomorrow, and I'm going to do more work in this book because I'm excited about these books. I'm really loving these. I do like this work. I do like it. Really lovely. Thank you for watching, and talk to you later. Stay safe, everybody. Bye.